God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
That, of course, was Oh Canada, performed by Skylar Cole. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our games tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Joel Embiid. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Maxey in at the 2. And for Toronto, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. The wing pair for him, Trent and Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 1. They'll have their work cut out for them in this one, Doris. As we know, teams typically don't play as well on the second night of a back-to-back.
You're right, Kevin, because that all comes down to fatigue. A rested team obviously has an advantage over a team playing the second in as many nights. The numbers always back that up.
Here we go. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Harden scanning the floor. Embiid against Pirtle. Embiid kicks to Harrell. 5 to shoot. Harden the pass to Harrell. Embiid from outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now here's Harden, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Harden.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
Now, here's Siakam. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Now Harris, following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Embiid dishes to Harrell. Embiid with a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. No good from outside. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on in transition. Little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
That one is off.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Now here is Harris. 8 points his last outing. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and the basket by Harden.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Here's Barnes. Last time out he had 13 points. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Siakam. He's defended by Harrell. Fades away. And it's good for 2.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Now here's Barnes. After the miss from Joel Embiid. And a wide open look for Siakam. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Harris finds Maxey. The pass to Harden for the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
Now here's Barnes. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Pirtle. Rebound by the 76ers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good. Maxey.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Trent. The tray. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harris. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Trent outside. Back to Barnes. Shot to stop the run. Fires the 3. Trent can't hit. The 76ers leading by 10. Loads it up there for Harrell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 15 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. OG Anunoby, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Back to Siakam. Drilled from 11 feet out. Siakam's got his second bucket tonight.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Fires from deep, and he's good on the three ball.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Harden. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. The shot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Barnes passes to Trent. Passes it to Anunoby. Barnes left side. Good D by Harden.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Anunoby. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Barnes against Harden. Pass to Harrell. Maxey on the wing. Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. And the 76ers lead by 7.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
The drive by Siakam. Trent, that's a two-pointer. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Harrell. Maxey against Siakam. Here's Harrell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes outside. There's the pass to Trent. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Toronto calls timeout. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Barnes.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
He's off on the first. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Now, here's Schroeder. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago. Pass to Boucher. Fires the 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Beverly, the pass to Embiid. Fades back. Boucher with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Schroeder. And it's finished off by Boucher.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. Kicks to Tucker. Pass to Harrell. Beverly with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, just good solid use of the pick and roll. Patrick Beverly, ball in his hands, looking quite comfortable.
Beverly against Schroeder. Trent outside. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. Tops in scoring. 7th in blocks. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. And he makes the first. Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top. Make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Trent outside. Nobody near Schroeder. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Maxey against Trent. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Achua, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Achua. The shape. He takes it up and lays it in.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Embiid with a screen on Schroeder. Beverly the pass to Tucker. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Embiid. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Young dishes to Schroeder. Shoots over Bamba. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
And so Beverly will bring it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Tucker can't get it to go. Raptors shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Paul Reed comes in for Harrell, and it's House in for Korkmaz. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading by 3. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Reed misses. And it's the Raptors ball. Now here's Schroeder. Outside Porter. 4 on the clock. Young finds Porter. And the Raptors miss again. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead, up 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Raptors trail by 3. Underneath in the post, Siakam and Boucher. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And it's Schroeder missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Reed kicks to Harden. It's stolen by Schroeder. To the inside, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Harden can't hit.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Siakam outside. On the wing, Porter. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Siakam.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the pass to Schroeder. On the wing, Porter. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Siakam against Reed. Siakam inside. Here's Schroeder. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The 76ers leading by 3. Into the lane. Beverly the pass to Harden. And Boucher sends it back. Inside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Tucker. Gets an open look and hits. And the 76ers lead by 6.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Reed against Siakam. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Myrtle comes in for Chris Boucher. And Anunoby subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And, Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP-level seedings from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Now here's Harden. Good on the shot. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside, Porter. The 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Porter's got 5.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Offensive rebound. Bamba finds Beverly. Now Reed. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Here's Porter. After the Sixers pick up 2, Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity pretty.
Here is Harden. He's got 10. Reed, a screen on Barnes. Harden the pass to Reed. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Siakam outside. On the wing, Anunoby. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Beverly wide open. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barnes outside, down low. And Anunoby slams it in.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Harden against Barnes. Reed a screen on Barnes. Here's Harden. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Outside, Porter shoots over Tucker, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Harden. Connects on the foul line jumper. Harden's got 12.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. Passes it to Siakam. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bamba setting the pick for Beverly. Bamba kicks to Reed. Pass to Beverly. Hits the three-point bomb. Beverly's got 5 points in the quarter.
No hesitation in the catch-and-shoot situation. Patrick Beverly ready to shine.
Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Purdy. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for OG Anunoby. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba. Harrell comes in for Paul Reed. Tobias Harris is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Maxey subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Barnes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And here's Harden. He's got 12. Pass to Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Trent outside. And the pass to Young. Clock at 6. Back to Trent. And Embiid with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 4. Back to Barnes. Over Embiid. Barnes can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Harris finds Harden. Passes it to Embiid. Sweet move. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Trent. On the wing, Harden. He's got 12. Embiid kicks to Harris. Embiid with the screen on Trent. Here's Maxey on the money from 12 feet away. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barnes with it. 8 points for him. Trent can't hit.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Now here's Embiid. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Here's Embiid. The lead is 2. The strength of Embiid on display.
A willingness to get really physical. Embiid willing to throw some serious muscle around.
Young outside. Back to Trent. To the paint and stolen by Harris. Pass to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Porter. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey from past the arc. The rebound by Young. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Trent. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Harris with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And the dunk by Embiid.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Now Barnes. On the wing, Porter. Back to Barnes. No good that time. Good D by Harden. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And the three off target.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Barnes against Harris. There's Porter with the three. Late D that time from Harrell.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Now, here's Achua. It's Porter outside. The shot misses.
Well, so disruptive. Otto Porter making that a difficult shot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
For Philadelphia, they started off the season the way they wanted. Now you build off that win. Try to generate momentum. Stay undefeated as long as possible.
Yeah, impressive showing in their first game. We'll see if they can roll into a streak here. And now, guys, let's talk about that first half. The story thus far has been the play of one Joel Embiid.
Well, he's not letting the defense chase him away from the shots he wants. He's dictating the action, and he has the team in a good spot.
Because he's been so efficient with his scoring as well. That's a good way to maintain your lead. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Harris. Then there's Embiid. And it's Harrell in at the power forward position. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Siakam hits them both. Philadelphia leading by 4. The pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Inside. Embiid inside. Defended by Pirtle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Toronto shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Siakam, a screen on Harden. Barnes passes to Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Harrell setting the pick for Harden. Got that bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
And here is Siakam. He's got 14. Five to shoot. Barnes outside. From the high post. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Harden kicks to Harrell. Passes to Harris. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Trent. Maxey passes to Embiid. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Well, no question. Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Barnes finds Siakam. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Anunoby. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
To the inside, Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And so here's Toronto. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the middle, here's Barnes. Good D by Harden. Philadelphia has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Maxey, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Harden outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Driving to the basket. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 16 points for Siakam. '76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Barnes against Harden. Maxey looking it over. Embiid inside. Hurdles there.
And checking out the numbers for Tobias Harris. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Barnes. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Schroeder. Good D by Harden. The 76ers leading. To the inside. Here's Harrell. Kicks it out to Harden. Harrell with it. Harris up top. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. Good shot.
That's good from Harris. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Schroeder. Inside. Back to Boucher. Pass to Trent from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Good, nice job down low. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now, here's Siakam. 16 points for him. Schroeder passes to Boucher. From downtown. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Maxey kicks to Harden. In the corner, it's Harris. The shot will not fall. Good D by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 4. And here's Trent outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Trent's got 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Harrell. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Embiid! Wow!
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. Young is subbed in for Trent. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for Maxey. Toronto trailing. Now Schroeder. The pass to Anunoby. Over Beverley. And again, Toronto no up. 76ers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Harden. From deep. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby against Beverley. It's blocked.
Wow, Patrick Beverley, barely 6 feet. Send it back, young Patrick.
Pass to Embiid. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Schroeder outside. And stolen by Harrell. Schroeder against Harden. Pass to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Boucher's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lets it go from 11. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Philadelphia leading by 3. Now the pass to Harrell. Shoots over Achua. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist from Harris. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter.
Montrezl Harrell starting to show a little face-up game. Gets to the mid-range.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Achua. Back to Schroeder. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Raptors trail by 5. Doris looking at Precious Achua. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
And the Raptors miss again. The 76ers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Toronto's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anunoby. Nailed from three-point land. Anunoby's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Toronto. The 76ers leading by 6. Harden outside. Embiid with the screen on Schroeder. Pass to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Schroeder against Harden. Schroeder with the ball. Embiid's there. And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
And they continue to control the glass.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
The 76ers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That's good from Beverly.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Barnes, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And the 76ers also making a change. Bamba's checked in. Both free throws good from Beverly.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 8. Barnes sets a screen for Schroeder. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And that one misses.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Good on the second free throw. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Here's Harden. He drains the quick shot. Harden's got 18 points.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
There's the pick. There's the pass to Achua. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 9. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Young against Harden. Clock at 6. Back to Beverly. Jacks up a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, Patrick Beverly has turned himself into a reliable three-point shooter. Nice delivery.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Young passes to Barnes. Just 3 on the clock. That one, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers on top as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Schroeder and Trent are the guards. It's Boucher out there with Pirtle, and it's Siakam in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Passes it to Bamba. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Raptors trail by 14. Siakam outside. Trent with the wide open look. Sinks the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Beverly against Schroeder. Bamba a screen on Schroeder. Schroeder against Beverly. House the pass to Bamba. Now here is Reed. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. It's House outside. Out to the right wing. Bamba wide open, and he fires. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Siakam. It's deflected. Stolen by Beverly. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Bamba a screen on Trent. Pass to Bamba. Here's Beverly. Now here's Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. Tries a 3. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. The Raptors shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Siakam a screen on Beverly. Schroeder kicks to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bamba, a screen on Schroeder. And here's Beverly. Here's Bamba. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Siakam, right side. Fades. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Now, here's Beverly. The pass to Tucker. Trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. Pass to Reed. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Out to the wing. Siakam left side. Boucher passes to Siakam. Here's Schroeder. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Beverly. Reed, a screen on Schroeder. Beverly dishes to Reed. And Boucher sends it back. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba. Tobias Harris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Maxey subbed in for Danuel House. Now, here's Siakam. Birtle sets the pick for Siakam. Stolen by Beverly. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Well, Patrick Beverly has found a rhythm, and the defense better start reacting to this guy.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Pirtle against Embiid. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Siakam. Reed with the steal. Here's the break. For 3. And it's Beverly missing. Raptors trail by 16. Schroeder with the ball. Siakam outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Reed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam. The first free throw is good. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done. So what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Siakam inside. Reed covering. Lets it fly. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Trent. And that's 23 points for Siakam. Here is Harden. At the top of the key, Embiid. The 76ers with another miss. Raptors trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pirtle with a screen on Harrell. Trent outside. Drills it from outside. Trent's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Toronto.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here's Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Basket good. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Barnes outside. The pass to Anunoby. Embiid against Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. And the shot goes down.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Passes to Harris. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. 6 to shoot. From the wing. Harden's shot is off. Toronto's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Siakam against Harrell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, we talk about length defensively. Siakam's so long offensively, trying to get a challenge on him, you are often going to put him at the line.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Siakam hits them both. Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Trent. Maxey passes to Embiid. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Embiid's got 12 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. 76ers shooting reasonably well, 45%. The open shot, Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Anunoby. Barnes against Harden. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. It's over Embiid, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. They led by as many as 18 points.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Now, here's Trent. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Stolen by Tucker. Now, Maxey. High post, Embiid. Over Siakam. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 15. And here's Harden for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 21 in the game.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Now here's Barnes.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's good from Barnes. That one misses.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Harden with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Embiid kicks it to Tucker. Another three for Philadelphia.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Anunoby. Philadelphia able to drain the three. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
And the technical free throw is good. And the Raptors with some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Siakam. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Scotty Barnes. Now, here's Anunoby. Kept alive, Hurdle. Misses the baby hook. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
So it's Philadelphia now, after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now, here is Young, trying to find Bamba. He gets it to him. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Springer, the pass to Bamba. Here's Springer. And there's the pass to Reed. Now, here's Beverly. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.